So I don't know. I mean, anyway. Oy. Yuck. Guess I could have a banana, huh? Banana time. These babies are getting old. Little banana in the Philippines. Yikes. When we all get to heaven, what a day of rejoicing there will be. Hey Bama, how's it going, man? I'm doing well. How about yourself? Just trying to eat one of my little bananas here. How was your day yesterday? What's today, Friday? Hey, today's Friday, right? Friday. Been thinking about going to the beach. Maybe do a camping trip. I need to go check out this campsite. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, man? Yeah, there's a campsite not too far from here. Want to go look at. Maybe do some camping out there. Be cool if I don't know, do a video or live or something out there. Let's see, watching the rain come down. We did some pressure. Oh yeah, you got that. You got a typhoon sort of in that direction. Yeah, over in that direction. What is that? I don't think it's there yet, so it's probably just a little bit of rain right now. And I don't know if it's very strong. It might not. It might not be very strong at all. It may be like a tropical storm, something like that. Hey, yeah, I woke up this morning, Joseph, and did that walk on that live, and then went back to sleep, man. I just woke up again about 30 minutes ago. Trying to just think about everything. Trying to wake up, basically. Eating breakfast now. Dude. So, oh yeah, you were up late last night. You were chewing, I remember. Yeah, you're doing some chewing. Hold on, man. That was only. What time was that? That was like 5, 6, 7 hours ago. Oh, okay. So you just woke up, Joseph, and having breakfast. Do you pretty much have the same kind of breakfast, or is it like you do a lot of different kind of breakfasts? Me, I mean, I'm just doing like panda saw all the time. The bread. Yesterday, guys, I'm trying to save money and everything. Yesterday, really, I think the only thing I ate was bread and water yesterday. And I can do that. It's not a big deal to me. But, it can't, it might not be that healthy though, that panda saw in the water. And so I did take vitamins. I slept at 3 a.m. Joseph, it's about 4 hours, right? I mean, really, my body could do about maybe 5 or 6 hours of sleep every night is what it could do. I try not to do that though. But yeah. But I think about 6 hours is good, but that's only 4 hours, right? Let's see. Yeah, 3 to 7, about 4 hours. Let's see. We got coffee. Throw this away. Anybody want a banana? They still good? Probably. This one's pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I think the only thing I ate yesterday was bread and water. Bread and water, that was it. Oh, I think I had some coffee though. No, I didn't have any bananas yesterday. Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe I had a banana. Mm. Hey, Bama, what'd you eat for breakfast this morning, man? Bama's probably eating lunch now, or close to it. But like I said, I went back to sleep. Just coffee. I haven't even had my coffee yet, but here it is. Gonna have some. Oh, this is that Nescafe coffee. I usually do Barocco, but we're out of Barocco right now, so we're doing Nescafe Original. Any interesting hot topics going on? Let's see. Joseph says, have a tea with some French baguette. Oh, and butter. Man, I love that too. Yeah, over in the U.S., I'd have that sometimes. But, dude, I don't ever see them around here. I mean, maybe in the city area, maybe. Actually, yeah, in the city area they should have it because they have a restaurant called the French Baker in the city area. Yeah, I do remember they have the French baguette there. And hey, BKC, hey, good day. And that French Baker restaurant, I definitely highly recommend that. By the way, this thing doesn't want to stay up. I had some good chicken parmesan pasta there one day. Yeah, chicken parmesan pasta. I'm waiting on my coffee. If anybody's wondering, why does he keep walking in circles? Just waiting on coffee. Let's see. We make French toast at home. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too, Joseph. They didn't even know what French toast was here in the Philippines. So I showed them how to do it. I was like, we're gonna make some French toast. Maybe I should make that today, as a matter of fact. Anyway, showed them how to do it, and then the kid fell in love with it. She calls it fried bread, the niece. She's like, can I get some more fried bread? But yeah, I love French toast, man. French toast is delicious. Yeah, it's easy to make too. I love doing things that are easy to do. Hey, Rosvita. I made a troll account. Which one are you? So I'll know, Rosevita. What's the name of your troll account? Want me to show up with it? Are you going to be on 2 accounts? Is that what you're saying? You're going to have you in here and the troll? Or just the troll? I like knowing who I'm talking to. I'm telling you guys, there's so many people that do that. I believe that, you know, I know the people, but they create these troll accounts and then they come in here and like joke, you know, just messing around and stuff. One, LOL. That's up to you. That's up to you. But I like to know who I'm talking to. Let's see, BKC says, I'm kind of sad. I got a call, an idiot. Oh, you got called an idiot for the first time because I misspelled hi on accident. I was being too fast, so she said I was an idiot. Hold on. I was being too fat, is what it says? Hold on. I'm kind of sad I got called an idiot for the first time because I misspelled hi on accident. Oh, fast. Yeah, it must be fast. Okay. Never feed the troll, says Joseph. Ahmed Singh, hey, good morning. Namaste, my brother. How you doing? Like done, appreciate it, man. Yeah, make sure you double tap the screen, guys. Fast. Yeah, I was thinking it must be fast. But anyway, let's see. What I want to say about that, BKC. BKC is a teenager. Okay. So just to give her some advice here, you're on the internet, you're going to have a bunch of crazy people. You got to get used to the freaks, man. The freaks, the weirdos, the strangos coming in and wanting to, you know, just be rude and everything. You just got to get used to that. And basically just look over it. Look over the stupidest. I mean, don't take things too serious. You know that's who gets the most upset is people that take stuff too serious. They tend to get the most upset and mad and angry and stuff like that. Right? Like that dude over in the US who attacked that Mormon church recently. Well, he was very, you know, he took the whole Mormon thing very serious about being against it, you know, that he did not like those people. He didn't like those people. He just took it so serious, you know, and he did something so stupid, you know. So to me, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. And a lot of people give me a hard time for this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Always be like a kid throughout your life. Always, you know, the thing about kids that is so wonderful is their honesty, number one. Number two is how much they enjoy life. You know, you see kids smiling all the time. So don't take things so serious, you know, and look over people. Okay, so there was my dad talk. Let's see, where are we at? Rosevita says, let's see, okay, never feed the troll, and then fast. Very nice looking. Hold on, what's very nice looking? Let's see. BKC says yes, and it was over a live stream. Uh, okay, over a live stream. Yeah, once again, don't take stuff too serious. Always be a kid. I mean, that doesn't mean don't take care of your responsibilities. you know, and don't it doesn't mean like don't work hard or stuff like that, or try to accomplish things or try to care about people, stuff like that. Let's see. Joseph said, yesterday I was at a trap house, very creepy area, but when you're high, you don't pay attention to rats crawling next to you. Dude, what did you think about that? What did you think about that experience? Because I got a thought, but I want to see what you're going to say first. Yes, it caught me off guard for being the first. Yes, it caught me off guard for being the first. Did my signal go out or something? Hold on. Maybe my signal went out. Hey, check my live. I guess my signal went out, I guess. Oh, I'm still here. Okay. Yeah. Yes, it caught me off guard for being the first. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like I said, don't take things too serious. That's all I got to say. Masturbate. Oh. What's up? How's it going, bro? Hold on. This is Rosvita. uh, Probably the best troller. I love the name. That's great. Matter of fact, I'm gonna screenshot that. That's hilarious. Oops, tripping over slippers here in the Philippines. Let's see, just the name is enough. Yeah, that's awesome. Master. LOL. Let's see, Vader. LOL. That was a trip. I almost said the whole thing. I was like, I read it. I was like, masturbate. See, I mean, I get a lot of young people in my lives. I mean, Rosvita, she's also a teenager. It's funny, Where I'm old enough to be her great grandpa. But it's funny, It doesn't matter. People are people. Let's see. Joseph said, did you see Trump making speech in front of the army? No, I didn't. I didn't see that. I mean, I don't really. I watched a lot of Trump back when he used to do his TV show. It was called The Apprentice. And I watched that all the time. And I've seen so much of Trump that I know who he is, At least I think I know who he is. And I think I know the type of person he is and everything like that. So I really don't pay that much attention to him anymore because... And it's not because I'm against him or for him. I'm not for him or against him. I'm not saying anything like that. I just, I don't know. It's just Trump. Let's see. Master Rosvita says, I got accounts better than this. I believe you do. Maddie said, what's up? Maddie was Sigma girl, yeah. Hey, what's up? I have other Maddies to pop into. My man Sabir, man, how's it going? Yeah, I was talking about you yesterday. I was like, yeah, one of my buddies on here. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's see, where are you going, man? I'm not going anywhere today, man. I mean, I might go to the beach later on today. But I asked them this morning if they wanted to go, and they were all sleeping. I probably have the most diabolical names on YouTube. Is Rosvita. You see, Sabir, you see Rosvita's name there? Wait till you see my other accounts. Uh, Maddie says, Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Jerk off. Hold on. Rosvita. You're a trip. That's Rosvita again. She keeps creating crazy names. Anime girls. Oh, we got coffee. I just realized. Sabir says, Ayo, ayo. Daylight coming and I wanna go home. Jerk off to anime girl said, I checked it and actually nobody has this username on YouTube. Isn't that amazing? You know, I can't believe that wasn't taken already. See, you could have been, I'm talking to my girlfriend, you could have been, I jerk off to anime girls. That could have been you. But now Rosvita's got it. You could have been, I jerk off to anime girls. But now Rosvita has it. She said, why would I do that? As she rolls her eyes back and forth. She says, I act too much like a kid to her. And I'm like, 20 years older. Let's see. I hate saying that number. Let's see. That awful glitch yesterday. Oh man, I can't even remember yesterday. Sabir said that's not diabolical, bruh. Jerk out to the anime says I got 2 more accounts. That's too much diabolical, bruh. What the F? Hey Ozzy, what's up, champ? Man, I told myself I wasn't going to be around much, but now everybody shows up. This is a good time, huh? 12:30. I didn't think it'd be a good time. Ozzy's still up. He's not even asleep. He's partying on a Thursday night. I polished my pearl. No shame in her game. Joseph said, what's up, Ozzy? Polished my pearl. It takes some courage to keep these names with my real pics. Well, there's no shame in your game, you know. No shame in your game. Joseph Sabir said, what the freak, bruh? Polish my pearl says, polish my pearl. Getting me crazy up in here. But it doesn't matter. All these accounts are just troll accounts. Ozzy says, yo, Rosvita, hello, 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 hello. Joseph says, don't put your real pic with those, Rosvita. Be careful. Yeah, we hate to see you be a drug addict living out under the bridge because you couldn't get a job because of your, they said, the company's like, pull up your account. So you are, let's see, is this you, masturbator in the interview? Nah, seriously. I mean, I personally wouldn't worry about it, honestly. Joseph says, I watched the speech of the Chief of State of Army. Joseph sounds like he's older than me, bro. Joseph, oh, you're not high anymore. That's what it is. He just woke up. He was high last night, but now he's intellectual. So Joseph says, I watched the speech of Chief, Army talking about being in war with wokeism. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, so you're talking about um, Chief of Staff of Army being at war with wokeism. Okay, this is a little bit interesting to me. Um, you know, what about that thing that happened with Elon Musk? I mean, he said cancel your Netflix because he said cancel Netflix because there's promoting this show about transgender in the show. It's like a cartoon. Yeah, it's like a cartoon. He's like, he don't want kids being affected by it. And what happened to his kid? His kid was affected by wokeism and transitioned, and that's why he's fighting against it. And his kid was in school, a young kid, and that kind of stuff happened to one of his kids. Let's see. Sabir thought he was the best troller all these days. Sabir, how you doing, bro? Sigma girl, how you doing? I'm sorry, Maddie. I am going to my family holiday house tomorrow. Ozzy, how you doing? I'm sorry. Sometimes I just forget to say how you doing. I'm a little slow. Yeah, I've been trying to catch up with the coffee though. LLL Gooner. Hey Medina, what's up, artist and drummer? How you doing? Let's see. So what'd you think, Joseph? What'd you think about the speech stuff that happened? Trump's talking and the chief of army staff talking. What'd you think about that whole situation? I want y'all to say hello to my little friend. Baby Jesus. Let's see. Nice hat, Mikey. Who's that? Oh, that's Maddie. Thank you. Thank you. Is it? Nah, I better not say it. I better not. I better not say it. I better. Sometimes you gotta bite your tongue. Sometimes it's true. You do have to bite your tongue. You know, I'm a big person on say what you want to say, but it wasn't going to be mean to you. It was going to be mean to myself, and I don't need to do that. How you doing, Sigma? I'm sorry, Maddie. Let's see. Joseph says they were applauding him every time he was talking like effing Kim Jong. Oh, was he like impersonating him? Are you saying he was impersonating him, or he was acting like him in his own way? You know, like he reminded you of him. Are you saying he reminded you of him, or he was impersonating him? Let's see. They were applying him every time he was talking effing. Make sure this battery is charging. Should be. Hold on. One second, I gotta grab my coffee. Okay. Let's see. They were applauding him. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the time he was talking like. Yeah, was he like impersonating him, or are you saying he just, reminded you of Kim Jong Un? I'm wondering, do you not like both of those guys? Do you not like Kim Jong and do you not like Trump? Do you not like Trump? You know. Let's see, he is becoming a dictator, sending army into the street. Oh, okay. One thing that sort of bothers me is how do I say it? I mean, there's a lot of homelessness over in the U.S. A lot of people, and I watched this video where they like burned it. I don't know who burned it or anything. So, I don't like to talk about this stuff until I really know a lot of things. But all the homeless people disappeared and everything, and I feel like the problem with the real homeless and real mental illness that comes with that package, a lot of people don't know what they're doing out there in the streets and everything. Oh, you like the Chinese guy. You like the Chinese leader, so wondering why you like that Chinese leader. Man, I'm trying to get rid of this headache this morning. I'm hoping this caffeine will get rid of it. Do I have a headache?
You still have a headache?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a headache.
Wake up too early.
Yeah, but I went back to bed. Well, I think a lot of young people are not going to like Trump because a lot of young people tend to be like against kind of bullying kind of stuff, and I think a lot of people see Trump as that kind of thing, bully. I think a lot of older people look at things in a different way. Let's see. Joseph says because he is an engineer, China is ruled by engineers. Oh man, you're being biased because you're an engineer. Is ruled by engineers, unlike U.S. ruled by lawyers. Spoken from a true engineer. You know, honestly, I don't really care for either one. I mean, here's the thing about an engineer. Yeah, I mean, you engineer a way to destroy other places because you're like, you want to like take over the world kind of thing. I mean, then that's pretty diabolical. And I mean, as far as Trump wanting to take over things too or whatever, I don't know. That's the whole reason I don't like any of it. Ozzy says, just be thankful that Harris lost. We dodged a communist bullet. Wow. We're really going there. We're going to politics. We're going to politics. Oh my gosh. I think it's gonna not end very well, no matter what happens if you go into politics, because you know I don't mind talking a little bit about it, but you get deep into it, then all of a sudden we got a war going on. We got the bucket hats against the whatever, fishing hats or whatever. Anyway, um, so I don't mind skirting on the edge of the politics as long as we don't get too crazy into it. Let's see, Mikey. It's been a long time. What's up, Voids Channel? How you doing? I miss you. I miss you, dude. I miss the old times. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Ozzy says, "Yeah, man, I miss you too. I hope you're doing well. You're out of school today, right? You don't have any school today or yesterday." Ozzy says the media is the virus. 97% negative coverage when it comes to covering Trump. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, media is horrible. But let's see. Totally silent when we had no president for 4 years. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, Ozzy. I agree with that. I do agree with that. We didn't have a president for 4 years. Yeah, I come here to get away from politics. Yeah, never. Where's Rosvita at? She's in here trolling. She had two account names. One was she was she was she was the entertainment. One was master. The first word was master, and the second word was Baiter. She changed her name for troll. She said this is her troll. And then she had another crazy one too. Let's see. Auto pin President Biden. Auto pin President Biden. That could be a rap song, bro. Auto pin President Biden. Void's channel says I lose 3 subs now. I only got 151. Listen, Void, that is now hear me out. Hear me out, Void. That is wonderful. Okay? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm over 1,000, so I'm gonna tell you why. That means you are growing. If you're starting to lose some stuff, that means you're growing, okay? And as you grow more and more, you lose more and more. And it also defines your audience, okay? So those people are meant to be somewhere else. They're not meant to be with you. And don't worry about the number. The number's going to come. They're not going to really benefit you anyway. They're just hanging out, and they're not really watching your stuff. They're not liking your stuff like that. They're not really helping you out anyway. So there you go. That's my business talk to Void. Ozzy says, "LOL, yeah, I saw her changing accounts." Oh, okay. Joseph, I got plugged back in. I'm at 20%. Plug this in. Now remember, guys. Yeah, we in here in our live is that we respect each other, no matter what country you're from, no matter what religion you are, no matter what political belief you have or anything like that, to respect each other. Because I hope we're not all the same. I hope, because if we're not all the same and we're together, we bring different things to the table, And I wouldn't mind eating some of that Indian curry with my banana pudding. Let's see. Or some of that Mexican, tacos or some of that. You know, we all bring different things to the table. Let's see. Joseph says, yeah, Ozzy, the media of Rupert Murdoch and George Soros, Jews are behind that, but why Trump is loyal to Israel. So you really don't believe my thought then, Joseph, on the concept. Here, let me just point this out. I'm gonna point this out. According to sources, now I add that in there because, you know, sometimes sources are a bunch of bull crap, right? Especially our media over in the U.S. But according to sources, the two largest donators into the transgender crap that's going on in the U.S., where, you know, they're getting the guys to be weakened into girls, basically, is coming from two people based out of CHI and blah, you know. I have to like watch myself on here, things like this. But anyway, two people, maybe the source is wrong, but I've seen this, you know, different places, and you could look into this. Then that's the reason I'm bringing it up. Telling you, two people out of CHI and blah, are funding tons of money. They're the two leading funders of this whole transgender movement thing over in the U.S. Okay, now that's one thing. But what else have we got going on in our universities, in our media, in our, you know, just in our schools, period? Personally, I believe, you know, I've said this before, we got these powerful people from the Sea Party, from the, you know, maybe they're all together. Sea Party, Muslim Party, Israel Party. All three could be tied together. And this is just a theory. I don't know. But those three could be tied together in trying to take over things. But I think eventually that Islam, China, that Sea Party, that Muslim thing, they're going to want to be fight each other, and who's going to win? I think the Sea Party will ultimately win, take over everything. Because like he said, engineer, right? Engineers are pretty smart. Joseph says, yeah, Ozzy, the media of Rupert. Okay, yeah, I read that part. Yeah, Joseph, I agree. F in Israel. Let's see. Void says, thanks for the advice. There was this one person, by the way. I'll finish Void's comment first. But, you know, as an old guy, sometimes we have to jump off or we'll forget stuff. But a thought that pops in my head. Let me see. I've already forgot it. Anyway, I'll read Void's comment. Thanks for the advice. That's why I like your vids, because you're kind and a man that has knowledge, and you don't care what religion they are. You are just kind. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That is very kind of you. I appreciate the return. Maddie says, yep, I agree, Mikey. Everyone should respect each other. Yeah, thank you, Maddie. Void says he's a man with a real heart. Gonna make me cry, man. Ozzy says, see, is how do you, okay. Explain, please. You got me curious, Ozzy. Explain that that right there that you just said. I think what you're thinking is about like the tariff stuff. I don't know. I don't really follow a lot of the news stuff that's going on, to be honest with you. Except for the craziness that's happening over in the U.S., I do pay attention to the wokeism, the um, the transgender stuff going on, the mental health issues. I pay attention to what happens at a lower level, because that's our normal life, that's our daily life, that's the people that we have to hang around with. And if I happen to go back over there, then that's the people I'm going to have to hang around with and have to work with and get employed by it, all sorts of crap. Or have them take care of me when I'm old. I'm not looking forward to that. Let's see. The birth rates literally. Oh, okay, the birth rates. But I'm going to be your devil's advocate here. What about the masculinity rate? The masculinity rate. You know, I don't know about the birth rates. I don't really keep track of that. I think U.S. I don't know. You know, we might have that issue too with all the stuff that's going on over there. I don't know. I haven't really studied it to find out. Voice channel says, by the way, I forgot. Congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers. Don't give up, Mikey. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's like every single day I think about that, bro. Every single day. I mean, I was living off of bread and water yesterday, basically. And I was thinking, man, I just need to give this up. I need to go back to the U.S. and get a job and everything. And, you know, I'll try to do stuff, but if you're working full-time job, it's hard to do a lot of YouTube. But yeah, you know, I would still try to keep it on a part-time level. Right now, it's a full-time level. My YouTube is. I'm doing it full-time, and a lot of things y'all don't see. You know, I do a lot of lives, but I mean, I think I did like 3 or 4 videos this week that were long videos. One was a trip I did in a ferry boat, and I went out to a different island, and I'm about to post some in Makati, on Makati, my time out there, where I talked to the ladies of the night and different things out there. Let's see, Joseph says control, but so I think about it every day as far as like, man, maybe I just need to give this up. And, you know, I look at other people's stuff and I'm like, why are they doing better than me? You know, I mean, I'm working harder than they are, but why are these people doing better than me? But then they say don't give up, so I'm still doing, you know, trying to keep going. Let's see, Joseph says control birth rate. And I'm not really the kind of person that gives up either, by the way. You know, at 50 years old, I got my master's degree in business because I don't give up. And, you know, businesses that I've had that struggled and I still stayed with them, that kind of stuff. And other things, but I'm not going to toot my own horn. I'm going to go to the comments. I'm not going to talk about that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to get a job or anything. Let's see. Joseph says controlled birth rate is social engineering. That's the bad part of having engineers in control, no humanity. Okay, so let me try to break this down for my little brain. Control birth rate, and I grab my coffee too. Control birth rate is social engineering, and that is the bad part of having engineers. Oh, okay. So you think it's a social engineering? Why would? And I'm not disagreeing. Whenever I ask this is about conversation so we can understand things. Why do you think China would want a low birth rate? If they're socially engineering this, why do you think they would want a a low birth rate. Let's see, that's the bad part of having engineers in control, no humanity. And I'm definitely not disagreeing with you. I just want us to get a little knowledge, because I love to learn, to be honest with you. I love learning. Void says, sorry to hear that. Nah, man, it's good. I told my daughter this. She has to struggle with things. I said, adversity makes us stronger. Adversity creates strength. Okay? Remember that, Void. No matter whatever tough times you go through, hard times, difficult times, remember that adversity creates strength. Okay, Void, hold on, I'm sorry, Joseph. Joseph says, and also the zero tolerance during COVID has traumatized the people in China. That's an engineer idea. The zero tolerance during COVID has traumatized the people in China. That's an engineer idea. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. You said you like the leader of China, but if he is traumatizing the people in China, if that's part of the plan with the zero tolerance of COVID, does that mean you're okay with him being a bully to the people of China? Because you said you didn't like Trump because, he was attacking places and doing this and that like a dictator, which is a bully. A dictator is a bully. So I just reversed that one on you, bro. Void's channel says, as 10 years old in the Philippines, Americans say we're just kid who don't understand life, and just an iPad kid, I understand life. I think the biggest way to understand life is just basically to not have the barriers, not have the boundaries. And I think Void is a very creative person. He's only a 10-year-old kid. I think he's very creative, and if he doesn't control his creativity and he allows it to expand past those barriers without those blocking him, then yeah, that's gonna make you stronger, more intelligent, and so forth. And let's see, this is Mary Grace. Hello, Mary Grace. I want to shout out. Okay. Shout out to Mary Grace Camacho. How you doing, ma'am? Okay, and we have, good to see you, Mary, and how are you doing? As I walk into the other room. And Mary, could you tell us where are you from? Let's see, Void's channel here. Let's see, Void's, and shout out to Void's channel, by the way. Help a brother out. If anybody wants to subscribe to Void's channel, Manila. I've been to Manila recently. Yeah, met some great people there. Maganda Hapon? Yeah, Maganda Hapon. The young lady over here, teenager, she's ignoring me. Okay. So, yeah. And, okay, so Void's channel says, I worked to save money, I had 85 coins just to buy a simple egg to eat, and a pastel like a small rice with fish. Um, yeah, so Camacho, how do you like Manila? And I'm gonna reply to Void's channel as well. Like I worked to save money, like I had 85 coins just to buy a simple egg to eat. That's awesome. That's awesome that you saved up. And a pastel, like a small rice with fish. This is the resilience that the Filipinos have to go through. Is this kind of resilience that Void's talking about? You love walking. That's wild because I love walking too. And yeah, there's so many places over in Manila that you can walk. You know, sometimes you like, bump into somebody that's really cool out there and talk to them, and so many friendly people over there in Manila, right? Sorry about the loud traffic and trikes and all sorts of crazy stuff out here. But yeah, I love walking around Manila. I was out walking over in the Makati area. Yeah, the Makati Avenue. And I met some great people out there. And yeah, some beautiful ladies out there. And let me see what else. Yeah, friendly people. Voice channel says, like, oh, and I did these videos of my time out there that are coming to the channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you get notified when I'm on here. Let's see. Void's channel says, I saved up. It's too loud out here. I'm gonna have to go inside. Oh, Joseph, you never came back on that reply. And I think I replied to Ozzy too, and I never got a reply from him either. Like I said, I'm just trying to get us to think about everything thoroughly, so we understand everything together. Because I think the main thing, guys, and I'm gonna get to you, Void, sorry, but I think the main thing is that the people that have a lot of power are going to control us, and we can't do nothing about it. And we got to live in that life, and we just got to enjoy it minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. Enjoy our life like that, instead of thinking about the big stuff that's not really going to change things. Unfortunately, we don't have any power. Voids. I'm trying to figure out where did I put it? Oh, there it is. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Okay, Void's channel, you said. There you go, ma'am. Like I saved up 300 pesos, like for about 4 weeks, just to get 300 pesos. I started with 1 peso. I remember seeing online what's the special today, rice? You're not going to Pinamalayan.
You're crazy.
I need to go to Pinamalayan.
Like
I need to go. You're so hilarious. We got to get you guys on my live today. I got an idea for you, as a matter of fact. I'm not supposed to point in the Philippines, right? Sorry. That's not polite in the Philippines. We point all the time in the U.S.
Depends on how you use it.
Use the point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
what's your name? Zoe?
hold on. I'm gonna put you on video, okay?
Why?
Because we're having a conversation. I want to hear what you got to say to the answer. Okay, talk about the pointing. Okay, it's okay.
Pointing?
Yeah, the pointing. Okay, you
How
ready?
can I explain that?
Uh, okay, you ready? Yes.
I don't know how to explain it.
Ay, come on, come on. I want you to educate the viewers.
Filipinos there?
Huh?
Do you
Filipinos?
Yeah.
No.
Have any?
Oh, Void's here. He's a 10-year-old kid that's Filipino.
Is it Filipino?
Yeah, he's a 10-year-old kid.
Ask him.
Ask him. I knew you were going to say that. Okay, Void. Hold on. Let's see what Void said first. He
He's
said
watching
something.
you. 10-year-old boy watching you.
I have a lot of kids that love Mikipino.
Oh my god.
Yeah, weird kids.
Crazy? You're just jealous.
No.
Okay, like let's see. Bama said spicy noodles with 2 eggs. Dude, that was a delayed reaction. Oh, you're doing hold on. That was your lunch. I don't think we talked about the lunch. Spicy noodles with 2 eggs. That sounds good, bro. Hold on. The 2 eggs, are they like, how did you make the eggs? I sort of want this. You know, I'm not a big noodle guy. I sort of worry about things with noodles. And what kind of noodles did you make? I mean, was it that pack, the pack noodles? Because I think I've never made any other noodles besides that, or out of a box and made spaghetti. You know, I want it to be fresh kind of noodles, and I don't know if there's a way to get that kind of thing. I don't really know. Anyway, I sound like a confused old man. Okay, Void's channel says, like just a homemade piggy bank, like a big container. That's awesome, bro. Spicy ramen, 2 lightly boiled eggs. Okay, because my first picture in my head was a sunny side fried egg, and you threw those 2 on top of the spicy noodles. Because I think that's how I would want it. I think. Yeah, I think I would put the noodles and then fry up the sunny side eggs, throw them on top, have a pretty look to it. Let's see. Void's channel says, "Hey Mikey, can I ask you your wife something?" Well, it's not a wife. It's a girlfriend. But anyway, you can. The only problem is she just left. She just left. And the girl that was talking was her sister. Her sister is funny. She's entertaining, and maybe I can work something out where she can be in our live or something. You know, I don't know. I have to figure it out. Probably wants money though. Yeah, people need money. Is she there? No, she just left with her sister. Both of them just left. But anyway, what her sister said to tell me what pointing is good in the Philippines. When you point at a person and you point at a person and it's bad, she wanted you to explain it to me. Yeah, sorry, dude. They just left. Unless I can catch them. I think they're too far gone, though. I do have a Filipino here, though. It's a guy. I don't even know him, but he's here playing a game. Is that what kind of game you playing?
Mobile Legends.
Oh, Mobile Legends. He's playing Mobile Legends. Like it's uncomfortable for a person. Oh, okay. As far as the pointing. Okay, yeah, because in the U.S. we tend to be very direct with things, so pointing is like a direct action, and even if we don't mean anything mean by it, we do a lot of pointing. And I told you, and then again, now I think about it, parents they'll say, "I told you to clean your room." that could be like an upset kind of thing. The pointing. Yeah, I knew you were talking about the pointing. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's the big difference with Americans than Filipinos is we're very direct. Where a lot of Filipinos are more shy kind of people until you get close to each other. But we're like, let's see. I mean, any word. Yeah, yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying because it's like, sort of awkward to you guys. Let's see. Uh, Doggo lover, Miss Mary. Anyway, I hope you're doing well today, Miss Mary. Doggo lover says, and Doggo lover, how you doing? And where you from, Doggo lover? Let's see, yo, it's been a while since I saw your live vid on a mall. Oh, okay, yeah, the Estancia Mall. I did like, yeah, I did like a 8 or 9 minute video on Estancia Mall. Anyway, Doggo lover, what did you think of the video? Do you have any advice for me or anything like that? Cause I'm just a small YouTube creator trying to grow. Yeah, Mary, I hope your day's going awesome. You too, Doggo lover. Hope y'all doing awesome. Oh, you changed your name. Okay. That happens quite a bit on my live, people changing names. Voice channel says, "Hey, Doggo lover, whatever that means." You live in the Philippines. Sweet. Nope, it was good. Me too. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anything in particular you liked or disliked about it, let me know. And did you see it in Tagalog or was it in English? Probably in English. I don't think the YouTube wants to put stuff in Tagalog yet. I don't think. Let's see. Bama says we are getting blasted with severe storms. Yeah, I told you there's a storm coming that way. It's like a tropical storm, or it might even be a typhoon by now. They were talking about it turning into a signal 1 over that way. Bama. Elizabeth says, "Hi, Mikey. It's me." Hey, Elizabeth. Yeah, I saw your comment on one of my videos, and I replied to you. Your comments, yeah, replied to that comment. I always try to stay up to date on comments. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Doggo lover says, yes, so many. Hold on, I forgot what I was talking about. Nope, I was good. Me too. Yep, so many. Oh, okay. Okay, still don't know what you're talking about, but I just say okay anyway. Dude, I am seriously thinking about going to the beach. I was going to go this morning. I was out walking forever. And I'm going to let you know that sometimes I have brownouts. Sometimes I have internet issues. Sometimes I have battery issues and stuff like that. So if my phone dies out while I'm doing live, you'll understand what's going on. But right now, I've been on here for 70 minutes. Let's see. I also watched your maybe other video yesterday. I just didn't comment. I appreciate you watching my videos. appreciate everybody that watches my videos very, very much because those videos help me reach 3,000 watch hours. And basically, I haven't made a penny through YouTube. And so I have to reach at least 3,000 watch hours. Um, let's see. Void's channel says, and I still got about 1,000 to get, so I'm like 2/3 of the way there. Let's see. Void's channel says the Cebu in the Philippines, like the 6 point, the earthquake. It was scary. Thank God I'm from Mindanao. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was scary, but the thing about earthquakes is they don't last very long. So basically, they were scared for probably about 30 seconds, and then it was done. Mary, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Um, let's see. Dog lover. And how's everything going, Mary? Let me see. So you said you're in Manila, right? So what do you do, Mary, when you're in Manila? Do you like have any kind of job or anything like that? Let's see. Doggo Lover says, what province city are you in? What province city are you? Oh, I'm in Mindoro. Yeah, I'm over in Mindoro, so yeah, we didn't feel any earthquake stuff either. And once again, Doggo Lover, I really appreciate you watching the videos. That helps out a lot. Thank you very, very, very much. Void's channel says, hey, Mary. Void's channel says, hey, Mary. And then Joven says, let's play, please. Okay, we got one person wants to play a game. On my lives, we do games when we have enough people that are interested. So, got one person, 2 more people. If I get 3 people, then yeah, we'll do a game. So anybody else want to play a game, let me know. Hold on. Oh, Tagalog. Bisaya or Tagalog. Over here in Mindoro, they speak Tagalog. Up there in Manila, they speak Tagalog. Where the earthquake happened, they speak Visaya. And Tagalog says there's a quarrel between the Visayas and the Cebu. Manila. Oh, really? I didn't know anything about that. Why? Why are they fighting? Let's see. Void's channel says I'm from Philippines. Yeah, I remember the area you're from. At least the island you were from. Yeah, I remember that. Is that like is there a lot of people there in Millennium? Or is it pretty quiet? Charisse, hi, back again. Hey, Charisse, good to see you. Nice. I hope you're having a wonderful day here in the Philippines. I gotta say, it's been pretty chill here, but it's Bama's having a storm up there where he's at, up in North Luzon. Max Ryder says, hey, Mikey, what's up, man? So, let me get through these comments real quick. Elizabeth, let's see. Oh, okay. Elizabeth wants to play a game. We got 2 people. My dog just Like a few days ago, I'm sad because I had my dog for 10 years and died at 13 years old. Very sorry to hear about that, about your dog, Void. My condolences to you. But I mean, we're happy to see you. Let's see. Yes, I think Mary wants to play a game too. I guess. Okay, a lot of people. And okay, don't you my name? Don't you my name? What do you, Therese? Oh, okay. Do I remember what you said before? Yeah, it was like I think Cuddy, Therese. I believe the name was Cuddy. Mary says she has a job. Oh, okay, cool. And oh no, you were saying yes to the job thing. I think. Okay, okay, gotcha. Okay, yes, yeah, Cuddy. I was correct. Okay. See, my dementia hasn't gotten too bad. Okay, one more person says game, we'll play a game. Anybody else interested in the game? Basically, the way it works is I'm going to create clues and you try to figure out what word is related to the clues. So, for example, if the word that I'm trying to get from you guys is, say, house, and I say, um, um, location might be a clue. Whatever clue would be at a house. Family might be a clue. Family, location. I don't try to make it too easy, but I just try to give you different clues that relate to that word. All right, Cuddy, you're out and about. Enjoy your day, Cuddy. Take care. Well, it's raining in Manila, Panico, May. Is it raining in Manila, Mary? And I make up words, by the way, when I sing songs because I do not know Tagalog. Void's channel says my goal is, plus I can't have copyright issues, so I have to just create words anyway. My goal is 200 before my other pet dies. He's 9 years old. I miss my other dog. Your goal is 200? Oh, you're talking about your subscriber. Anybody need help with your channel being subscribed to besides Void? Let me know. I mean, basically, if anybody wants to help out Void, let me know, or I can turn you on blue and you can click on them and help them out. Elizabeth says it's raining. Oh, Elizabeth, are you in Manila too? That's like, I mean, there's two songs by Filipinos I like a lot, and the Raining in Manila is one song, and then The Journey by the Filipina lady that's like really popular. I can't remember her name. Maybe Germanio or something like that is her last name, I think. Vanessa Germanio, maybe, I don't know. Hemp Mine says, please be careful out there, Brew. Heard of the news about the expected big one earthquake to hit the Manila area. I haven't heard anything about this. Where did you get your source from? Hemp Mine. Let's know where your source is from so we can check it out on what you're talking about. I will say this, the big one, I mean, I've been hearing stuff about that from like the Ring of Fire, right? The Ring of Fire goes all the way from like Chile down in South America all the way up into the USA. I believe it's over in like over California area and goes all around to the Philippines area here and through some parts of Asia and so forth. Let's see. Hey, thank you, Mary. Hello. And thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. And don't forget to tap the screen twice to like, please, guys. Hip Mind says there was an earthquake recently. Yeah, I'm over in the Philippines. I'm over in Mindoro area. Over in Cebu, they had an earthquake. Yeah, that's correct. Let's see. Elizabeth says is Bang. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, you're in Pantelgibang. Oh, okay. Is that in Manila or beside Manila? I've never heard of that location. Void's channel says, like, I'm not using my pets for attention. I just want to spend time on my subscribers because thank you for the hearts. Thank you very, very much. Because they remind me about my old friend that I never heard from for 8 years now. Oh, your old friend, I just went through that with my best friend from high school. Yeah, it was 10 years, but I got to see him when I went to Manila. That's why I went to Manila. Thank you for the hearts. Like there's attitude. Oh, no, you're cool, Void. No worries. Hemp Mind says the fault was inactive. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Let's see. The fault was inactive for 400 years, and now it moved, and there were predictions it might cause a succeeding quake in Manila area. Think about it. It could take years. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to screenshot this, but yeah, I mean, they're expecting years around the San Francisco area of California. There being a huge one as well over in that way. Same kind of thing. And it's probably just the whole Ring of Fire thing because, like I said, it goes from that area over to here. I don't know. But when we say years, it could be a very long time. Let's see. Elizabeth says, I don't know. Mary, take care, Po. All right, you too, Mary. I appreciate you coming in. Enjoy your day. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Hit Mind says, since it takes years, you still have lots of times for quakes on the bed with Filipino girls. Since it takes years. Oh, thank you, Hit Mind. That's good to know. Is this freaking Chris Bacon? Or actually Phil Collins? This is probably Phil Collins. Phil Collins 420 is who it sounds like. Hemp Mind. Phil Collins 420. Void's channel says, Mikey, like I never heard of here and never saw her again. Oh, your best friend from 8 years ago? Is that who you're talking about? Your best friend from 8 years ago? Because now that we have the internet, if you know a name or whatever, you should be able to locate and find that person. I've done that before. An old friend of mine that I was in the army with. I wanted to find him, and I knew his name, and I knew where he was from, and I was able to locate him and get his phone number off of the internet and everything. I think I'm going to put some pineapple juice. So here in the Philippines, this is one of the things I do is pineapple juice. You can get, let's see, I think there's 10 in here for about maybe 80 pesos, I think it is. So a little bit over $1, or maybe it's 70 pesos. About $1 or $1.50 for a pack of 10 of these pineapple juices. And these are real pineapple juice, and they don't add any sugar to them too. So it's on the healthier side. But Bama was talking about that ramen with the eggs, and I don't know, man. I might have to do that today, but I'll probably do a fried egg. Likes. And thank y'all for the likes too. I appreciate y'all. Mary says, happy to see you and watch your video. Thank you, Mary. Happy that you came by. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you again. Hope to see you again. This isn't even cold. I want it cold. Dude, I want y'all to see this. There's this little ant here, and he got a little piece of my bread, and he's toting it. This bread is bigger than the ant. I don't know if y'all could see that. Let's see. Maybe you can see the little ant there. And he's like toting that little piece of bread, and the little piece of bread is bigger than him. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but I think I'm gonna take him outside. I was like, should I smash him or should I just help him get outside? I'm like, I feel bad for the guy because he's working so hard on toting his bread. That's wild. Let me try to get him outside here. Oh, you see it? Yeah, man, that's wild, isn't it? Yeah, that thing's bigger than him. Him or her. Might be a her. Yikes. Okay. Where did it go to? Now I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Come on. Come on. Come on, Ant. I'm just trying to help you out here. You have to cooperate. You have to cooperate. All right, I got the ant outside. Let's see. All right, Elizabeth, take care. Bye. Void says, bye, Mikey. See you again. All right, yeah, y'all have a good one. I'm going to jump off too. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're at. Y'all take care. Peace out. And Ozzy, Joseph, where'd y'all go? But anyway. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming. Peace out. Talk to you later. One person in here. Yeah, and I've been in here for almost a long time, over an hour. So I'm ready to go have some lunch. I think everybody's either going to go to sleep or they're going to eat lunch or whatever. Bye. Take care, Void. Good seeing you again. Hope to see you guys soon. You too, Elizabeth. And yeah, whoever else might be in here. All right, peace.